Hi, I'm geologist Jenna. I am a paleontologist and geologist. I teach in the Earth Sciences department at Santa Barbara City College and work for the beautiful Santa Barbara Museum of Natural History. We're here at La Colina Junior High, which has a beautiful view of the Transverse Mountains that are behind me. The Transverse Mountains are aptly named because they run east to west. Which means that standing anywhere in Santa Barbara, the mountains are always to the north, so looking north, and the ocean, which is that way, is always to the south. Here at La Colina, we have a very awesome view of three major peaks here in Santa Barbara. If you look right up here to my left, you see a sort of wedge-like triangle piece of rock. That's Arlington Peak. Right behind it is a little spike that sort of looks like a plate on a stegosaurus's back. That is Cathedral Peak. And then just beyond that, the hill, or the mountain with all of the trees on top of it, is the highest point in Santa Barbara, La Peak. La Peak is at about 4,000 feet above sea level. Right? Each of those peaks is made out of a rock type that we call sandstone. So sandstone is really cool because it's often deposited in sort of beach-like conditions, or it can be deposited in beach-like conditions, like it was here. So those peaks are now mountains, but at some time in Earth's history, tens of millions of years ago, they were actually shoreline, like we see down at the beach today. They're just ancient representations of an ancient shoreline. So if you were to go for a hike up in the mountains, say you go for a hike up the Hezecita Trail that's right behind me, or Rattlesnake Canyon, or maybe the Tunnel Trail, you're really going on a hike through ancient time. So you should keep your eyes peeled for things like clamshells, fossil clams that once lived along the ancient shoreline, but now actually make up part of our mountains. Now we're going to look at the geologic maps and find ourselves here at La Colina. These geologic maps are called Dibley maps. So looking at these geologic maps, just to reorient ourselves, down here is the ocean, and up at the top of the maps are the highest points in Santa Barbara, the top of the mountain. Right here, as I pointed out outside, is La Peak, the highest point in Santa Barbara at around 4,000 feet. And then as we go down the map this way, topography is getting less and less as we get down towards sea level, which is, zero. Think of right here where my finger is pointing is your school, La Colina Junior High. You can see that right to the west of you is Highway 154,